gotta remember, Jermaine Dupri makes his money from giving hits or records to major labels, and those labels work those records. JD does too also.
Jermaine Dupri, I don't know why he tweeted this.
To JD's point, there is no benefit for you maintaining your independence if you don't know what to do.
The goal is to get your music to as many possible people that you can.
Absolutely.
Make money off it. Hopefully change people's lives. I don't understand what major and independent even has to do with what the end goal for most artists is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I decided to do this like I saw the boy Stephen A. Smith when he addressed the LeBron shit. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to have that vibe, right? So anyway, so I seen so many people talking about this question that I asked.
He says, I'm a little lost. Can somebody tell me what the goal of being an independent artist is today? Because of all the things that people are chasing is shit major artists do. What's the thing that indie artists do that make it special?
He sounds like a dinosaur.
I think when people get so caught up in Jermaine, we got to stop looking at everybody in the music business like everybody's the same. Jermaine makes money from production. Steve Stout doesn't. He makes his money from people sign up to his website.
What do you think is needed to help turn that trend around with hip-hop music?
People got to stop lying. I think that's the beginning of the end.
Too much lies?
It's too much lying. And I'm not talking about just like people, I'm talking about the industry, right? Because the industry still tries to make you believe that, you know, if you're a hot artist and you got a single, that selling albums don't matter, right? And I'm only
selling albums don't matter?
Yeah, I'm only bringing this up because I seen like academics posted today something about Sexyy Red album only doing 28,000 copies, right? In the era that I came in the music industry, if you sold 28,000 copies, you didn't get no other chance to even walk in the building again.
You were fired.
So everybody's just kind of selling their, I guess, their process, if you will. But yeah, man, Jermaine made a big deal. Everybody got caught up in it. But to me, it's really just like who's speaking. Jermaine Dupri makes his money from hit records. And then you have some people who make their money from selling records. They're scared that your influence of who you are is going to make the artist see that they don't do nothing besides sit in a powerful seat. And to me, that's what's wrong with the new music business. I always say, don't hire who makes you comfortable. Hire who's going to make you win. Because the nigga that make you comfortable, you might like him. Y'all might go out to dinners. Y'all might hang out and do shit. But does he make you win? Does he help? I want to hire uncontrollables. I like uncontrollable. I want motherfuckers around me who I can't control. Because I'm like, those are motherfuckers that's going to find the shit that I didn't know was out there. Yeah, and if I empower you, guess what I know you're going to do? You're going to bring it back to me.
Yeah, it's not even about being uncontrollable. It's about, that's what the job is. Listen, I got in an argument one day with Lil Jon because I was trying to protect Columbia. And Lil Jon fought me so hard to go outside the box and start promoting this My Boo record. And he was like, they stuck on what's up. I'm sending out My Boo tonight. Back then it was like, if the label's saying they working a record, let's not try to like distract them. Yeah. Let's let them work the record that they working. And Lil Jon was like, no, I'm sending out this record. This is the record I'm sending out. And I was like, you getting ready to distract the promotion. He said, I'm sending the record out myself. And I was like, shit, all right, well, go ahead then, tough guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't do it. And he sent the My Boo record out. And, you know, it became one of the biggest records ever. And I'm saying that's the energy you got to have at these record companies.
It's just, his role has always been giving hits away. So when people start like saying Jermaine is tripping or whatever, it's like, dog, Jermaine makes his money from giving hits to people. That's why he does it.
What I want people to understand is that when I ask the question, I already think that if this is my mindset. This is what my mindset is. If you're independent, the things that come with independent, these are the things that come in the happy meal of an independent box. Owning your masters, getting your publishing, doing the royalties, and you having to pay the royalties to people that you work with, and the freedom. These are things that are standard to me in an independent deal. You never know everything. People believe that you do because you become successful. And I wrote this down in my phone last night because I was going to say this. But people believe that I know everything because I've become successful. But I know in my heart of hearts that I don't know everything. And if I ask a question, I know that that's what y'all jump to. Like Jermaine, he should know better than this. That's what Joe Budden said. But I'm just asking a question. So I just want y'all to understand that. I asked the question. Everybody's blowing it out of proportion. People are also answering the question with what they want to say as opposed to what I was asking. I was asking a question about independent artists having their own special shit. Is there something that independent artists have or do that is privy to independent artists? Thank you.
Now, Nelly also spoke about the verses. I want to talk about that a little. I think I've been on record saying Jermaine Dupri would beat Puff. I feel really weird talking about the verses when one of the people are actually in prison right now. It's kind of fucked up.
Respectfully, and outside of current situations, him and Puff do verses. Puff is gonna get murdered. Easy. Easy.
I'm gonna be honest.
What's gonna
think
be
about
close?
Jermaine Dupri's. I love Jermaine
What's
Dupri's
not going,
catalog.
that's what I'm listening.
Wait, would you blame it on the East Coast?
No, I wasn't going.
Did you say East Coast?
What you mean?
Say? What did you?
No.
What I'm saying is, back then, had they did verses,
JD,
I love
Puff
JD.
is smart. He knew he didn't want. He didn't want no part. He didn't want no parts of JD. He knew that. Puff is smart. Puff ain't
Biggie catalog, total catalog.
Biggie catalog.
I mean, you got to go more than that. Craig
Mack. What now? You again.
But Nelly, spewed some things saying that, JD would eat him up. I'll just say this. If they're going hit for hit, I think Jermaine wins. But Versus is not hit for hit. It's culture also. So, like, Jermaine can play Usher Confessions, right? And that's a smash. But then what happens when when Puff plays Biggie, Who Shot Ya? It's not a hit, but it makes you feel something.
Once you get, hey yo, bro, you talk about the undeads. What are you gonna do when One More Chance drops? What you gonna do when Warning drops?
I'm gonna dance. Listen, by the way, listen, I'm a party when you play your record.
Check this out. Hey, yo, I can't even let you talk because you've been talking too much. Y'all didn't even let me know y'all was doing it live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Listen, we ain't gotta talk.
Hey, yo, I'm not the one. Yo, I'm the great. Yo, I'm the greatest.
Let's come to
I'm
Atlanta.
the greatest, nigga. What the fuck y'all talking
Let's
about?
come to
I'm an
Atlanta.
artist producer. Yo, I had the most number ones. I had the most number ones as an artist. I'm not even getting you as a producer.
This is the
number one. Don't do that. Stop playing with yourself.
No. As an artist, I had the most. There's so many records that I broke that the world don't know.
I thought you were talking about over me. As an artist,
So, I think it would have been a good a clash of hits in culture. But I think if we only going hits, Jermaine wins. I think if we going everything else, it's going to be a good one. But if we only going hits, I think Jermaine going to get him. That's my thoughts. What else we got? What else we talking about?
Who can you compare me to? Just take Puff for instance. Puff never left Arista and took Bad Boy to another company and got
the flow
as loud as it was when it was at Arista. We going into this versus me and Puff. I'm the underdog. A dangerous underdog too. And I say danger because people don't really know all my records. We know all Puff songs. Everybody in this room could name all Puff records. He don't have no hidden records that I'm like, oh, I didn't know he did. I got a bunch of records that he don't even really be thinking about. They start screaming Usher and they start screaming Mariah. Jermaine Dupri was one of the hottest producers in the 90s. Do you know that Confessions and Bow Wow, Confessions and Emancipation of Mimi is all 2000? I don't actually recall Bad Boy having a record on 106 in Park when Bow Wow came out.